Student wants to contrast the emissivity of reflective metal fibers with that of silicon carbide fibers. Which choice most effectively use relevant information from the notes to accomplish this goal? While researching a topic, a student has taken the following notes. Physicist Mulanella Abebi was working on a garment suited for both warm and cold conditions. He analyzed the emissivity or ability to emit heat of the particles he planned to use. Babe found that reflective metal fibers emitted almost no heat and had an emissivity of 0.02. He found that silicon carbide fibers absorbed large amounts of heat and had an emissivity of 0.74. The amount of heat a material absorbs is equal to the amount of heat it emits. So, the focus of the student is to contrast the emissivity of reflective metal fibers with that of silicon carbide fibers. So here in the text we can see that they highlights in the specific how the reflective metal fibers had an emissivity of 0.02 and silicon carbide fibers had an emissivity of 0.74. So, option choice A says the ability of reflective metal fibers and silicon carbide fibers to emit heat was determined by an analysis of each material's emissivity. This is incorrect because it does not properly show or contrast the emissivity of the two different fibers. Instead, it simply says how to analyze each material's emissivity. So A can be eliminated. B. The amount of heat a material absorbs is equal to the amount it emits, as evidenced in Abebe's analysis. So this is incorrect because the focus of option choice B isn't on the emissivity of these fibers at all. It's on how the heat is absorbed by these fibers. So B is also eliminated. C. Through the reflective metal fibers and silicon carbide fibers, though the reflective metal fibers and silicon carbide fibers had different rates of emissivity, Abebe planned to use both in a garment. This is incorrect because this does not properly contrast the emissivity of both of these fibers. It simply says that they had different rates of emissivity, so C can be eliminated as well. D. Whereas the reflected metal fibers had an emissivity of just 0.02, the silicon carbide fibers absorbed large amounts of heat, resulting in an emissivity of 0.74. So this is the correct answer, because it properly contrasts the emissivity of these two fibers, where one of them had an emissivity of 0.02 and the other an emissivity of 0.74. Therefore, the correct answer is D.